Hey! I hope everyone is having a great Friday. So I'm enjoying the sunshine, just got home. So I wanted to hop on and talk to you guys a little bit about when bad stuff happens, how you keep a positive mindset, even when there's obstacles in your way. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my week. So I have had probably one of the worst weeks I've had in a very long time. And you probably won't notice from my Facebook post how upsetting and awful it has been, because I try to keep it positive on there all the time. So I'm just going to tell you what happened first, and then I'm going to go into a little bit of what I do. On Sunday night, my uncle was killed in a pedestrian car accident. So the car did not see him and killed him instantly. And he actually was homeless. He chose to be homeless. He was a Vietnam veteran. So we have his funeral on Sunday. But so then fast forward to Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning I was on dropping my kids off at the babysitter, and her driveway did not have room for me that day, so I parked on the side of the road, and it was a parking spot and everything. So my daughter and I got, my oldest daughter and I got our two little ones out of the car, and we walked inside, and as soon as I shut the door, I heard a huge bang, and it sounded like a dump truck, like putting their bed down after dumping. So I ran out there, and this guy had ran into my car going at least 35 miles per hour. So he gets out of the car, and of course what's my first instinct to do is but to yell at him, right? Oh my lordy. So after I calmed myself down, after I said a few sentences yelling, I finally said, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And he said, "Yes, I don't know what happened." So ended up that his airbags went off in his car, so he totaled his car. He did $12,000 worth of damage to my car, and that's before they have even started to rip it apart. So it is a possibility that my 2017 vehicle that I've had for a year might be totaled. So if I rewind like 2 years, my reaction to what has happened to me this week would be totally different. So while he was standing there, and of course he was just remorseful, he was just didn't know what happened. So he had just gotten out of work, and he was on his way home. He lived about 5 minutes from where he hit me, and he said he didn't know what happened. So we think he fell asleep. And at the end he said, "I'm really sorry for ruining your morning." And I just told him, I said, "You know what, accidents happen, and I'm just glad that nobody was hurt and that you are okay." So, cars can be replaced, right? People cannot. So the reaction could have been totally different from myself. I could have freaked out. I could have been yelling at him. I could have been swearing at him. I could have been making him feel even worse. I just told him I wanted him to learn from the situation. I wanted him to learn that when you're feeling tired and you're on your way home from third shift, that it's okay to pull over and take a nap, right? So, okay. So that has been my week. My uncle has passed away. My car has been almost totaled. And I've been able to keep a positive mindset. So we all have these obstacles that we have to overcome in order to continue in our business. And let me tell you, I have received 3 messages in the last 24 hours from people telling me how positive I have been for everything that I've been through. And it makes me feel really good that I am portraying my positive attitude, and it's helping other people. I've been thanked. I've been told that people look for my posts daily because they are so positive. So what I want to share with you guys is that no matter what is going on in your life, find the positive in it and express the positive. So I'm not saying that you can't tell people what's going on in your life when you're having bad days, but find the positive and express the positive in it, right? So when I initially posted about my car accident, I explained what happened, and then in the end I said, "But you know what? I'm very grateful nobody was hurt." Right? So my bad situation, I turned it into a positive to show that, you know what, my positive mindset is going to take it this way. Rather than being mad and angry, I am going to not make it an excuse for why I'm feeling bad, right? So then I want to share too, we are in the business to be relatable to people, right? So bad things, of course, are going to happen in your life, so you do need to share those so then people are relatable, but the way you share them has to be key, right? So you don't want to go on and just complain and rant and yell and put people down, and, you know, because I definitely could have done it differently, right? I could have said, oh my gosh, this guy fell asleep, I can't believe he hit my car, I can't believe he did this, right? But that's not the way I posted it. So how you're saying it and how you're posting really is going to affect who follows you, who pays attention, right? So once we build those relationships and we build that trust with people, that's when the sales and the recruiting is going to happen. People are noticing what this business has done to me over the 2.5 years. They're noticing my positive mindset. They're noticing my confidence. They're noticing that I'm willing to share and help anybody who's asking for help, right? So I've become that person that people will reach out to when they're having an issue and ask for help. So make sure you're being relatable. Make sure you're being real, because we all know our lives are not perfect. Make sure you're sharing positivity. We have enough negative in our lives that we do not need to go on Facebook and read more negative posts and more negativity about people. So if you're ever having a bad day, right, and you're just really down on yourself, try to find that one thing that has helped you today, right? So something positive. It could be as simple as, you know what, my coffee was on point today. Well, good, you looked for the positive, right? So you're not going to go to bed all mad. Sometimes I see a lot of negativity and I see people getting down. So it is the same with when products go on back order or they sell out, right? So for the special, you got to look at it as, you know what, our products are so amazing and so many people want them that, yeah, they're on back order, or yeah, they sold out, so you gotta be quick, right? That's the way you gotta look at it. Not like, oh my God, they can't keep stuff in stock, okay? So, I mean, things happen in life, right? And you have to keep going. You have to keep up your positive mindset. You can't be going back and forth, and you have to stay consistent. You can't just not post because you have something bad going on in your life, right? So use that as motivation to help others, right? Share your story. Be relatable. People want to know who you are. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to find 2 things today that have been a positive for your life. Okay, just find 2, comment down below. I'm also going to post a video that we were shown at MPW, and I actually showed it to my students today, and I gave them a challenge that they needed to, over the weekend, find one thing that they can do as an act of kindness that they wouldn't have done before. Okay, so I challenge you guys to do the same, but I mean, come on, we're adults. Let's do 5 this weekend. Find an act of kindness that we can do that maybe you wouldn't have done before. I'm going to post the video down below so you guys can take a look at it. It's an amazing video. It really is. So make sure positivity always, even though your life may really stink and you may have a lot of negativity going into it. So if you have any questions, or if you ever need some help with coming up with something positive, turning your negative into positive, please, please, please feel free to reach out. That's why we're here. If you have some dirty laundry you need to get off your chest, message your upline, message your leader, message your sponsor. Don't put it on Facebook. All right, guys, you enjoy. I know in Western New York it's nice and beautiful here. Enjoy your day. I will talk to you guys later.